But they were really sort of like, I think, undertaking an inquiry sort of like, that was meaningful and sort of like sensible and academic and intellectual in nature, and generated a lot of activity. So that's sort of like, there's this sort of like this academic intellectual strand of antipsychiatry, that goes back to this 1960s, 1970s, and there's a lot of scholarship that follows that. And then there's sort of like, there's this other strand which is sort of like a little bit more kind of populist in nature, and it's more similar to sort of like how we conceptualize the anti-vaccine movement or the anti-vax movement. So it's basically sort of like driven by these sort of like closed echo chambers where there's a lot of misinformation, and sort of like there's a lot of distrust of authority, and sort of like there's a sort of like anti-scientific kind of like ethos, or